Alright, what's good, y'all? So, I've been saying I was gonna make this video for a long time, man. Long time, but I finally just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know I don't really be social media on it like that or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But this shit, I just had to get it off my chest, man. Some shit had to be said, cause the shit just getting out of hand, man. You know, so with that being said, y'all see the topic, right? Now, before I go off, right, first I want to just let y'all know where I stand with the whole gay, lesbian community, all that shit, okay? First of all, I just seen a video maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that. I don't remember, like, I don't know if they was in Miami. I don't know. These chicks was in Pride somewhere, right? 3 chicks, titties all out, dancing around, wilding out. That's some nut shit, all right? When I say the gay, lesbian community, I'm not talking about that nut shit, alright? That shit gotta stop. You making everybody look bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just... That's some nut shit, alright? You know, fellas, for example. Like, all that flamboyant ass, wildin' ass shit, you know what I mean? That shit gotta stop, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't be who you be, and I'm not judging nobody. But if you walking down the street, I know some dudes... Some gay dudes that I can't walk more than fucking 2 blocks with this dude without him doing some type of fucking Vogue move or something. You know what I'm saying? And come on, that's nut shit, bro. Like, just chill out. And all this super sexual shit, that shit is just, that's some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got chicks walking around with straps on. You know, come on, man. When I say the gay, lesbian community, I'm not talking about them fucking nuts, alright? But then again, too, you gotta understand, you can't sit here and say you see the nut shit going on and this fugazi shit happening, and you compare the entire gay and lesbian community to that. That's some bullshit. That's just like a white person saying, oh, I see the news. When they see the news and shit, they see nothing but thugs and shit like that, because the media portrays us to be that ignorant, stupid motherfuckers, all gangbangers, and we gonna rob you, and blasting rap music and wilding the fuck out, ignorant motherfuckers. So you looking at the white people like, how the fuck you can't take one person and judge all of us. So you can't do that with the gay and the lesbian community either. Let's keep it 100. Now, with that being said, again, I'm not trying to judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a culture. You know what I'm saying? The gay and lesbian, that's a culture. You know what I'm saying? So, there's things like the Vogue and the art, the theater, you know, all that shit is a part of the culture. And that's all fine when you out and about and you doing whatever you doing. But when you living your life day to day, that shit's just some nut shit. That gotta stop. But okay, so... with that being said, let's get into this, right? Two main reasons why I was like, really like, man, I fucking had to make this video. Okay, so I've been, 2017 has been like the year for me for self-mastery. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of searching for knowledge, and I've, come across a lot of things. And I know y'all know brother Dr. Umar Johnson. A lot of people know him from Hitting Colors, but he does a lot of lectures and shit like that. But my man is just, he's out there. And then you have Professor James Smalls. Now, he be dropping some serious gems. You know, he's one of the elders. I respect him, but my man, he's just out there. So, I'm going to just say how I feel about the situation, because the shit really just... gotta fucking stop. Now, first off, I'm gonna start off with something that Professor James Small said. Now, I got this shit written down here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is a straight up fucking quote from this man's mouth, okay? And what it says is, how can a homosexual raise a normal, non-homosexual child? You're a pedophile. You had to go out and search out and hide to find your victims. Now you got your victims as your son and your daughter. The fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright? I'm fucking sick and tired of people comparing, homosexuals and pedophiles, okay? Let's break this shit the fuck down, alright? Let's, cause this shit needs to fucking stop, man, seriously. Alright, so let me get into this. What is a pedophile? A pedophile is a grown-ass man or woman, whatever, that goes out and takes advantage of fucking children who cannot defend themselves, who don't know what sex is, nothing about sex, okay? Raping and molesting these fucking children who cannot defend themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can potentially kill these children or fuck them up for the rest of their life, okay? These are sick people, okay, that we're talking about that's doing this shit. Homosexuality is two grown-ass consenting fucking adults minding a motherfucking business behind they motherfucking closed doors, okay? How the fuck can you compare the two, man? How are y'all comparing the two? I don't understand that concept. And then you hear people say, we're not saying that homosexuals are, this, that, and third, but, for a pedophile to have that unnatural urge, it's the same as a homosexual having an unnatural urge to the same sex. No, it's not the fucking same thing. And I'm going to tell you why it's not the same thing. Okay? Well, first, let me read another quote from Professor James Smalls, right? He says, if two people that's not male and female is having some kind of perverted relationship, that's not sex. Sex results in the reproduction of the two instruments involved in the act. If you can't reproduce from that action, it's not sex. Okay. With that being said, now we want to go back to the urges thing, right? With that statement being made. Fellas, now I know for a fact, number one, my fellas and my ladies, my gods and my goddesses out here, y'all don't have sex 99.5% of the time. You having sex to have an orgasm. Let's be mature. That's just what it is. Niggas ain't laying down having sex to have a fucking baby every time, okay? That's number fucking one. Number two, and excuse me for cursing, you know what I'm saying, but it fucking bothers me. Number two, you are receiving fellatio and you're ejaculating all over the damn place, down people's throats and all weird. Those urges are not natural, sir. You have a mental issue. You need help because that's not natural. But that's what you telling me, okay? Because what's really the fucking difference here? Because the mass majority of people is saying, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Fellatio's cool, but oh no, that we ain't cool with that. Man, what the fuck is all? If you're putting it in that perspective of unnatural urges, then all of this shit is unfucking natural, and you need to get help just like me. Since I'm motherfucking mentally disordered, you need to stop. You really need to stop calling homosexuals pedophiles and all this nut shit. You know what I'm saying? But the shit just gotta stop, alright? What else I had to say? You know, I had to write notes down. There's so much shit that these people be saying. Let me get to Dr. Umar Johnson, right? I seen a YouTube video he had, and a goddess got up and asked a question about how is it any different from white people calling us thugs and yada yada, and why that's hate speech, and what's the difference between you saying this, that, and third about homosexuals? This man, long story short, at the end he gonna ask her, where was the LGBT community when Mike Brown died? Now you got the whole crowd, yeah, whoa, everybody cheering for this dumb shit he's saying that ain't make no fucking sense. Because another thing, black people, which y'all gotta fucking stop doing too. Now, I understand that everybody's on the search for knowledge. I get that. So when you run into a brother like Dr. Umar Johnson, who has a lot of knowledge, okay? I'm not knocking him for that. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of knowledge. But what y'all gotta stop doing is stop taking everything you hear from these people that are speaking and running with that shit. You gotta do your own research. You gotta have a mind of your own, okay? Like, that shit's retarded. Nobody was listening to this sister. She, they was just completely just disrespecting her. And this is what this video is about. Why can't a lesbian be in a room full of black conscious people and be respected? She want the same thing that everybody here want, but she's a lesbian, so fuck what she got to say. Nobody wants to listen. But back to the point. Where was the LGBT community when Mike Brown died? Everybody cheering, all this weird nut shit. And she made a good point. The founders of Black Lives Matter are lesbians. I believe her name is Jasmine Richards, if I'm not mistaken. She's a lesbian, just like me. And shout out to my queen, my sister. What's up? So what the fuck do you mean where we was at? We was the ones that motherfucking, and I say we because I'm a part of the community. I don't believe in that protest shit, but that's a whole nother subject. I'm not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody with what they doing. More power to you, because that shit right there, that's serious. So I ain't knocking nobody. But where was the LGBT community when Mike Brown died? And all our brothers that are dying in these streets? We right there organizing these rallies and these fucking protests. What was you? I've never seen Dr. Umar Johnson outside with no sign at no fucking protest. I see him make their little videos from his nice little house in the air conditioner while everybody outside sweating, getting tear gassed and shit. I've never seen you outside doing nothing. So where were you, brother? But the LGBT community, we're not going to be out there with rainbow signs and rainbow flags. Or because, like I said in the beginning of this video, that nut shit you be seeing don't represent the gay and lesbian community. That's not all of us. You know what I'm saying? That's a select few of us. And that's a different subject. But we're not going to come to support and make it a whole thing about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here we go. Hey. Nah, bro. Like, we out here, we with y'all. That's none of that other nut shit don't fucking matter. Okay, so let that be known. The founders of the Black Lives Matter are lesbians. Well, I only know for sure the one. I believe her name is Jasmine Richards, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's that. What else I had to say? Okay. They talk about how suicide, the rate of suicide with black males is the highest with gay black men. And they trying to say it's the homosexuality that is the reason behind these brothers committing suicide. No, it's not. It's the fact that their parents and their families are kicking them on the fucking streets. They can't get jobs. They out in the streets. All the people they grew up with want to beat them up and torment them their entire fucking lives. And it's to the point where they can't take it no more. It's the community that's fucking them up. I know a brother right now that I grew up with. Everybody knew he was gay, but he never admitted it. He was a loyal motherfucker. He rode and died for niggas, you know what I'm saying? Now, he ain't dead, but you know what I'm saying? He was R.O.D. When he finally came out and admitted to that, then nobody fuck with him no more. And how that make any fucking sense, bro? This nigga will ride or die with you no matter what. But what he do in his personal life affects the way you view him. That shit gotta stop. Gots to stop, man. Like, why can't a lesbian or a gay man walk up in a fucking lecture and ask a question and be respected? Why can't, why can't we all be one? And it's not just even the lesbian and gay community. It's everybody. You got the Moors over here, the Hebrew Israelites over here, the Christians over here, Nation of Islam over there. You know what I'm saying? And we all beefing. That shit don't make no sense. Why can't it? Okay, nobody really know the truth. Okay, let's just be honest. Nobody knows the truth. Okay, but if you righteous and you trying to build your community up, nothing else should matter. What that person believes in and the reason why this person is so righteous is not the same reason for you. So you want to have a conflict and you want to be like, I'm more righteous than you, and you can't possibly be righteous because of your homosexuality, or you believe in the Moors, you're a Christian, or you're like, come on, we gotta stop that. And that we tearing each other up. We tearing each other up for dumb shit. Okay, well, one more thing I had to talk about. So, like I said, I got notes because it was a lot of just fugazi shit that just needed to be said. the Caribbeans, Jamaicans and shit. Okay.